Yaya and Turu both have kind of been their sole defenders as the initial line of defense over towards one or the two bomb sites. You've had Turu, who's gotten very aggressive over through B. He's actually pushed through the raid circle at the moment as First Blood comes by way of a set nade mid-map. Solo does counteract that, turning it into a 4v4 as the bomb is not yet to commit, but Explicit putting a lot of threat here at the B site. The big question is, what can Yaya do mid-map? Does he want to play for the flank or just stay over by pillars?
Looks like Karma's trying to catch somebody's toes on the back here of the raid circle. He couldn't find enemy just yet, so bomb should go down for free. 40 seconds on the clock. It is a 4v4. A couple of gunfights are going out, though. Solo almost gets taken down. He manages to play his life 3v4. Now it seems Nova's just stuck on the back burner.
Bit puzzling to kind of see Nova stay as passive as they have been, considering the opening First Blood plus the positioning from Yaya, but we get into a 3v3 now. Saturn's taking care of Lucifer. Time ticking, 20 seconds on the clock. You got to make a move, and it's going to be Karma to go first. Gets over towards the van. Knows he's got to contest it nearby, but over the top, not able to lock down the shot. Second chance, but with that in mind, Veteran is able to find one and then tally up the second, killing off time, and that will be enough as Snipes and Veteran clutch things up, and Explicit send us to around 11.
Huge, huge, huge play out of Snipes there. He actually went back into their deep spawn into mid to get a new angle at the B bomb site, so he was able to help team shot those players from Nova that had pushed up for the defuse. Huge plays out of them to go into this round 11. Now bomb is going to be in the hands of Explicit as it seems, of Nova as it seems it's going to be making its way towards the B side.
Talk about the chess game going on right here, though. You've got Yaya, who's able to tally First Blood by way of the Thumper, and Nova are putting on a bit of a bait and switch. They're sending numbers A, but the bomb looks like it wants to go over towards B. And Explicit, with only 3 alive, are going to be stretched so thin defensively they try to play both bomb sites. This is a tough call right here, and Explicit need to decide exactly how you want to spend these resources. You've got a good position for Snipes, but someone's got to find 2 kills before falling. You've got to go 1 for 2 somewhere.
3v5. I've seen crazier plays, and Snipes could be in a position to catch all these players, but unfortunately he is too busy watching this mid-cross. It looks like he will push up to the steps, possibly go poolside. No, it looks like he's still going to push towards B. Finally, the information gets called out by Team Solo that they have pushed up onto the A site. Bomb should go down for free here, and no free pick for Snipes from mid. This is looking like a round in favor of Nova.
Karma sitting inside of money can absolutely make safe any play from the immediate flank. It's going to have to be a long con here for Explicit, and Lucifer the first one to make a move coming through that open staircase. It's being watched by a couple different Nova members. Solo checks on in, taking down a 1 HP. Karma wants the kill. Thumper's not going to get the job done, but Marky in the same breath simultaneously is able to take care of the last remaining player from the flank side. So it's all down to Solo. Well, and 1v5 with 15 seconds. If you don't take by my candor, I'm not feeling all that hopium about what's going to happen here. And Nova do respond. A beautiful defensive half. And it puts them into a position to get that into a round 11 and secure it off of a good offensive setup. But we go over to map number 3 here. As, pardon me, no, this is map number 1 being started up between Asilium and Godsent. You know, Beef Bobby said it on the desk. This is a very important match for either one of these 2 teams as you look at this in the scheme of your group and say for both squads, this is a must-win.
Obviously a very close game as well. It seems Asylum's actually in control of the point for now, 89 to 55. Godsent is in the favorable position here, but again, this hill is in control of Asylum. 40 seconds on the clock. This could be enough to tie up the game. It is getting scrappy though, as players on both sides of the team are just trying to flood in for this contest.
I know a lot of people are looking through the groups and say, the 4th seed from Latin America, no chance they do anything, but hear me now there, friends. Godsent fought through a very difficult regional playoffs bracket, and how about that 100 killer drone looking like a 100 killer nuke as it finds 3 on the intro into this bomb, or this hard point rather, with 8 seconds to play. It's a play for scrap time, which honestly speaking Asilium really needed. So now you're just down about 15 points, and we look towards the attention of a rotation which comes right back to the middle of the map, and the first one nearby would be Doo-Doo from Godsent.
As we hop in, nobody has gotten into the hill yet for contest as it pops a minute on the clock. It looks like some skill streaks are finally getting called in. Jazz, though, is looking to go on a spree here. Again, we saw that 3-piece from the 100 killer drone. It gets thrown once again, seeing what it can find. It will find 1. But again, this hill is so back and forth, right in the middle of the map. There's only so many angles you can take for this point.
The slight numbers advantage, though, is good for Asilium to reap the benefit of the majority of these first 30 seconds. Balance with the Holger, able just to kind of lock things up, trusting that his teammates can watch over the top of him. But this is the thing, is that you have so many different angles that you can get on and find easy openings here. So as we were really crediting Godsend for the current scoreline when we swapped over, we get into a point of contest in which we've got a dead even game. Asilium has really kind of built the favor over the last minute and a half, and now, oh, what? Balance! What have you done? He just got squashed like a cockroach in nuclear warfare. What? Dude, move out of the way.
Not only that, all of Godsend is spawning right on top of them, and they get all three players. And not only does that, they have three players on for the rotation, as well as this hill is about to pop 104 to 100. These spawns are all over the place. It looks like Asylum might be in control, but as soon as I say that, Godsend finds two and find themselves in control of this hill. This is kill streak galore as they are getting called left and right trying to contest this hill.
It's just, you know, talk about your good old-fashioned cause and effect moments. I don't want to say that Balance squashing himself has led to this, but I won't not say that, I guess is what I'm getting at. Godsend looking good on the upper second floors here as we go back and forth. Shark starting to turn some favor back in favor of Asilium. It looks like that very well may be enough to see the back 25 seconds largely go the way of our team in red. Spawn's still good, though, for Godsend, so we'll give this one more good college try. But a lot of the focus will go over to what happens next. A lot of this map and takeoff for me really exists between what happens in this third and fourth hardpoint coming up.
Shark trying to pick up the pieces after that play to get a little bit of a contest in, but what I'm worried about now is there's 6 seconds left in this hill. Why is Asilium still investing so many players to this P2 as we head into P3 now? They have left Feints on his own to fend for this hill, and it's actually working in his favor, but unfortunately for him, Godsend is spawning right next to him. Finally, some cavalry come in the way. I don't know how Godsend didn't capitalize on that mistake on the side of Asilium, but these pieces are now coming in their favor, but again, spawns are right on top of each other.
128, 120. Asilium all of a sudden have seen this rotation go completely astray. Balance up top, opens up maybe a point of ingress to get into this hard point, but Godsend are just slaying out onto the hard point itself. 140, 120. 10 seconds left to play. Concussions come through. Thumper getting reloaded. It's finding some damage, but Shark finds an entrance with Balance, who still has the death machine out. There is still a chance for Asilium, but look at the spawns for Godsend. They can still work their way in for the back, and Joker will do just that. But is it enough? That's the true question. Does Asilium still have some numbers to contest? But, oh, it's all looking dire. 2 seconds. Can anyone touch? The answer, no. And how about the 4 seed from Latin America coming out with a map 1 win?
I mean, once again, 6 matches are going on all at once as we're going to be hopping in between back and forth.